All right, it's Saturday, May 28th, 2022. I just wanted to get a shot of some of the mayhem that's going on. So my pile, this is a guy named David. He's actually not here at the moment. That's his bike. That is freaking amazing. He's gone multiple years and thousands of miles already. Ryan just came in last night. He's not here. He went for a walk. Ryan flew his stuff here, and so it's in a giant box. And Alan went and picked him up at the train station, I guess. And then through the window, I should get a shot of this when we're out in the sunlight, but you get the idea. There's a kind of a solar-powered bike in there, and that box is another bike. It's crazy. And then we're going to meet everybody else in a couple of days at the other house that we're all going to stay in, so we'll be getting some shots of all the bikes at the same time. But it's the coolest thing ever, being, having basically built this thing in a vacuum with nobody that knew anything that I was doing, kind of thing. It's like, you can't just walk into a store usually and say, hey, I'm building a solar bike, I need a part. And they're like, what? So just sitting around talking to these guys that have all solved similar problems in different ways, it's pretty cool. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to keep this one short. I wanted to upload a video this morning. And basically where I'm at, I've got the money for the entry fee covered. But then when I bought, that's the other thing. I'm running the old electric still, but I bought all the new parts to upgrade the bike. Okay. That was a pretty good chunk of money. And then I had this panic of not knowing if the parts were actually going to be here in time. They are with a guy down in LA that's coming up here in a couple days, so we'll get all the new parts. But in the process, that means that I spent a lot of the money that I could have used otherwise. And so, short answer, if anybody's got, can send me $50, $20, $10, something like that, I've got the important things covered as far as the entry fee, and I've got money coming in from other sources. Like, for instance, Patreon will come in about the 3rd or the 4th of June now. Well, we're going to be basically in the middle of the race by then or something like that. So I need basically, especially before we leave, I wanted to go down, hit the Walmart one last time and get a few days worth of Clif bars, for instance, because they're really expensive on the road. So if money comes in while I'm on the road, it'll be a $4 Clif bar instead of $1. So I'm hoping to stock up. I would have had enough money yesterday, and then David and I go running down to San Francisco, and we just, we're gonna, we'll just jump on the BART and go down. It'll be fun. Well, it turns out to be, we did the wrong train, and then the right train, and then the bus, and the other bus, and then it all adds up. And I realized I spent, that $30 or $40 worth of cash yesterday just getting down there and back, and I didn't even do anything while we were there. Just kind of a fun trip, but it turned into be just a big fiasco. Anyway, so short answer, that $20 or $30 or $40 that I could have used for buying Clif bars, I don't have. So yeah, anybody that can do PayPal would be much appreciated. Patreon and YouTube members and everything, that's going to be too slow. So I'm sorry, I need PayPal, not Patreon. Yeah, so if you can do PayPal, that would be great. There's a link in the description or a link on the main website, so carlincom.com, and a couple of the pages there have the link to PayPal. So if you can do that, that would be really cool. And thank you very much. And the next couple of days I may or may not do any videos, because it's like Ryan has to put his bike together, and then he's going to be helping David do some fixing on his bike. And then when we get to the new house, all of my parts are going to be there, and it's going to be a mad scramble to get this bike converted. If we don't have time, I'll leave this bike as it is, and I'll keep the new parts, and I'll do the conversion after the race. But I really want them before, because, well, simple answer, I need them for regen. Knowing the hills that we're going to be going on, if I can have a bike that can slow itself down and recharge the batteries at the same time, that means I can safely go down the hills faster. If I can't do that, I got to go down the hills very slowly, and that's going to really make me have to work harder all the rest of the time. So just being able to safely go down the hills faster is worth it just for that. Plus, it'll be a bigger motor, but the same solar and the same batteries. So I'm not in it to win it. I'm just in it to finish it right now. But either way, we'll get there. But yeah, so I'll post when I can, but we may not post for a couple days because it's going to be just mad chaos. Everybody sharing tools and parts and everything like that. So yeah, anyway, that's it for now. As always, thanks for all the support, and stay tuned. The next few days should be pretty cool.